Hello and welcome to this Wingy Things FPV video. This video was on a plane that has caused me more grief than many of my others through the years. This is the Finwings XB800 or Xbird. I've got it set up at the moment as a pusher, so the prop is right at the back and it's got a T-type tail and quite stubby wings. My flight controller using on this is the F411 WTE, which is the new version of the WSE, with a 5200 milliamp hour 4S LiPo. This plane, for some reason, has just caused all manner of issues. I don't know if it's just too heavy or if it's just a bit all over the place, but this was the first successful flight I've had in a little while with it. It has got so much added weight in the nose, plus a 5200 4S lump. It flies okay, as you can see, once it gets up in the air, but I've had a couple of failed launches. It also has the horrendous XB wobble, or wiggle, as some people like to call it, which you can see in some aspects of this video. My plan for this plane next is to twin it, so it's going to have twin motors. Get rid of the pusher motor at the back and go for twin tractors. I'm going to change up the front end a little bit. I've taken out the Runcam Eagle 2 Pro out of the nose and changed it over to a Caddx Tarsier version 2, so I can now have some HD. I'm also going to look at the battery and possibly change the flight controller as well. I'm not entirely sure I'm happy with it, because I think there is some interference coming through on that as well, so that'll probably get changed in the nearest future. The VTX on board is the Ranger VTX, which seems to work quite well, but I'm going to move that into the wings, and the same with the Crossfire Nano, that's going into a wing as well. I'm going to look at potentially adding a camera to the tail, but we'll see. Potentially I'm going to change the tail out completely and go to a conventional tail configuration instead of the T-tail, because I have some suspicions that that might be causing some of the problems. I have tried to modify it a little bit. I've added on some canards onto the wings on the front and on the T-tail, trying to help out with some of the wiggle, which it has to, again, a little bit, but it's still definitely there at lower speeds, and it definitely has issues when it comes to being any sort of active iNav mode rather than just manual. In manual it flies really nice, so I definitely think there's something going on with the flight controller. Fantastic. Well, thank you for watching, and keep your eyes peeled because there will be more videos on the Xbird as it goes through its modifications, and hopefully it works out.